Well, hello, BoomSticks family. BoomSticks here. As always, my honor to spend this time here with all of you. As promised, the 90-round review for Mrs. Cherry BomB. We finally were able to make it out to the range and get the first 90 rounds out of Mrs. Cherry BomB here. 30, 60, 90. And let me tell you, that was a fun day. This thing performed exactly as intended. Very flat shooter, a lot of fun, got a lot of attention, very loud, and very bright too. Very flashy from right here, flashy booms. So I'll include a link to the short of that muzzle blast in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get into this. Tonight we are going to talk about having no Loctite on this. We're going to get this upper and lower receiver separated, get it on the action rod, start going through these fasteners to see if anything has loosened up on us and see if anything needs attention. So let's get into it. Get this upper and lower separated. This mag out of our way. Shout out to Elfman Tactical. Love this freaking trigger. Talk more about that. We're going to have another video coming up here pretty soon where we're going to review some of these selections that we have made for Mrs. Cherry BomB here and how they have affected this build. So look forward to that. We'll be reviewing the Timber Creek Enforcer charging handle you see here. We're going to review the Rise Armament RA1010 low mass bolt carrier. Performed flawlessly. Love this thing. And we're going to review this, this pretty little Elfman trigger you see here, and all of its adjustability and functions you see here. So let's start checking some fasteners here. We're going to go over all of these to see if anything happened to loosen up on us. And for solidarity, we're going to go ahead and just start with this handguard. We did not install this. This is factory installed, but might as well go ahead and give them a check nonetheless. These four are tight. We'll turn this and just check this right here. That is tight as well. Tight and tight as well. All right. We're going to go ahead and check this Picatinny rail here as well. And those are tight. And we will check the one that we installed down here as well. The bright red one. And we like that around here. Tight and tight. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and check this little set screw here for the forward assist. This is something that we did change out. So we'll go ahead and check that. See if it has loosened up on us at all. And that is tight. Okay. I believe that is going to be everything with this upper receiver. Well, we need to check that muzzle brake as well, guys. As you well know, if you watched any of my previous videos, I do not torque these to spec. I use a timing nut. And we just, we snug them up and never have a problem. So let's verify that here. And that thing is still very snug. So 90 rounds, we're still good to go, it would appear. We're going to call this good. We'll get this charging handle, this very small charging handle back in here. Low mass barrel carrier. That back together, and there we are. Let's move on to this lower receiver here. We have quite a bit to check on this one. We're going to be going through all of these that you see here, the trigger bolts, the bolts for the mag release, some internals here as well, and make sure that everything's performing the way that we want it to. So let's get into it. We're going to get the original that came with this for solidarity. We like to hang on to all of this stuff here just in case you never know when you might need it again. Some extra parts and pieces that came with this trigger that we did not need. All right, let's check these. And that is tight. That one needs a little bit. This one is snug. Now, we're going to keep that just a little bit. And a little bit as well. Okay. Now, if you will look down inside of this lower receiver, if I can get this on camera for all of you, you can see all of the internals here for this trigger, and you can see that it's kind of dirty in there. We need to do a little cleaning, but you can see the adjustment here. This is how you adjust your trigger pull. And then down in here is what we're going to be checking in just a moment. It's going to be these set screws here and here to make sure that nothing has backed off. So let's go ahead and check those now. That is tight. And that one is tight. There we go. So we are happy with that. Excellent. Love these triggers. We're going to do a future video here. We're going to get a trigger pull gauge, and we're going to run this thing all the way up and then all the way down so that we can get this tested, well, for all of you guys here. Love that trigger. Go ahead and get these little accoutrements up. Let's go ahead and check this trigger shoe while we've got these out. Love this little trigger shoe as well. Very, very comfy in the hand. And that is still pretty snug. All right. All right, guys. Let me get this out of our way here. All right, now let's start checking some of these other fasteners that we have here. Let's go ahead and get this safety checked. And the appropriate wrench here. Get the safety checked. And that is tight. And that is tight. All right. Now let's get over here and check this little mag release here. See if it has loosened up any. Get the appropriate wrench. And that one we were able to get about an 1/8 to 1/4 turn on. So we'll keep an eye on that one. The last one to check on this lower receiver, one of my favorite things about Aero Precision is you can see here, this is typically a pin that goes in for your bolt catch here. Aero Precision and other manufacturers, but Aero Precision has threaded this so that you're no longer having to beat this pin in and out whenever you need to change this out or work on the firearm. And we love that here. And oh, that one is very loose, guys. So we will have to keep an eye on that. We'll get this snug back up, and we will get another 90 rounds out of it. Then we will get it on camera and check it for all of you. All right, that's snug, so we're just gonna snug it up there. There we go. All right, guys. If I missed anything, please just leave it in the comments down below. I believe that gets everything checked. And there she is, back together, ready for range, Mrs. Cherry BomB. So, shout out to Aero Precision here as well. So, one of the things that we did, we selected a JP-H2 silent captured buffer spring here. We selected the Rise RA1010 low mass bolt carry group here. And this, well, the little bitty muzzle brake that you see here. And all of those combined made for a very flat shooting rifle. Now keep in mind this is chambered in 5.56-223, so it's not like it has just an exceptional amount of recoil as it is, but we took almost all of the recoil that it did have out. And this thing shoots like a 22 long rifle. It's just too much fun. But it's about as loud as a 50 Beowulf. We'll talk about that in another video too. We did get some decibel testing done, and we can tell you that this is in fact louder than the 50 Beowulf 16-inch, which well, we're very happy about that, and we're going to see if we can make this thing a little louder. Coming up in some future videos, we will have some low light shooting with tracer rounds out of Mrs. Cherry Bomb for all of you, hopefully with some slow-mo footage of that as well. So stay tuned, guys. As always, we love you. BoomSticks out.